Getting some breaking news from the national capital. Delhi AQI is back in the very poor category after brief respite amid the plunging temperature. Delhi AQI now nears severe mark as well, lingers at around 380. There was a brief respite on Sunday. In fact, the AQI was back in the very poor category on Monday. So only Sunday it was in the poor category. On Monday, it was back in the very poor category. And today also it remains in the very poor category. There's a steady drop in temperature, but there's a rise in the Delhi AQI and it's now in the very poor category. As of 6 a.m., the Delhi AQI stood at 331, which is in the very poor category. In fact, what is also important to note is several stations recorded even higher levels, with Bawana at 387, nearing the severe mark, which is over 400. Anand Vihar recorded 381 AQI, Wazirpur recorded 362, Burari at 361. And RK Puram at 356. Remember, these are the hotspots in the national capital, and the AQI over there is nearing the severe category mark. My colleague Amit Bhardwaj is now joining us with more details on this. Amit, the AQI is back in the very poor category after there was a brief respite on Sunday when the AQI was in the poor category. Give us more details. How does the situation look on the ground?
Anjali, in fact, in the month of November, there has been hardly any day where you could actually say that the air in Delhi is breathable, because only on 30th of November, after a long period of time, that AQI meter went below the very poor category, below 300 mark. Otherwise, it used to be either, very poor category, or all of us looking towards concerning picture of whether this is spiking towards a severe category. What does it look like this morning? We are getting you these pictures from Bharat Mandapam area. Usually you would be able to see through the buildings near the ITO, but it's all covered in thick layer of smog and a mixture of fog. Because the temperature is dipping in the national capital, and it is eventually having the kind of trajectory impact it would have on the pollution picture as well. The mixture of fog conditions and smog conditions lead to a situation where the visibility further gets reduced, and difficulty for those who are already battling from respiratory illness increases. Experts say prolonged exposure for the elderly and children in air quality of this sort is not advisable. And this is certainly also becoming a political issue, Anjali, because the opposition parties, more so Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition, wants a discussion on the issue of air pollution in Delhi NCR in the parliament in the ongoing winter session as well. Back to you.
All right, Amit, thank you so much for getting us all those details from the ground. So the Delhi AQI is now back in the very poor category. The AQI stands near about 330, and in many areas, which are the hotspots in the national capital, the AQI is nearing the severe category.